What a fantastic Easter we had. Our preacher preached a great message and with a unique twist on looking at Pilate and what it takes to be lost or what it takes to go to hell. And the answer is nothing. And that's exactly what Pilate did. He did absolutely nothing. And that's all you have to do to go to hell. That's all you have to do to be lost. And it was a great message, great time Sunday. Have enjoyed the grandchildren as they've been with us this weekend, and just having a great time with them. We're in Romans chapter 12. We've looked at the fact that we're supposed to use our spiritual gifts in the church body in order to glorify God. And we've been looking at about 25 conduct guides for church members to show that they're Christian and not being hypocrites, and to actually live out the Christian life as if Christ is dwelling in us, which he's supposed to be doing, and he's supposed to have total control of all that we are. Today we want to look at 5 more of those traits of conduct of a Christian. The first one has to do with compassion. It's a wonderful thing to have true compassion, not false, but true compassion for someone, because it causes you to weep with those that weep. I think most of you understand that. The second one is partiality, and that is that we're to have the same mind towards everyone, whether they be rich or poor, whether they be old or young, or whether they be well-educated or poorly educated. We're supposed to have the same kind of mind towards all people, not showing partiality because of color of skin, not showing partiality because of status in our society, but showing the same kind of love and care for everyone regardless of their walk of life. The third one has to do with humility. It says we're not to be haughty. It's so easy sometimes to think you're better than somebody else, and here it reminds us that we need to keep humility, not to be haughty. And then we go down to the fourth one, which is to be sure that we understand that pride is even worse than a lack of humility. And it says that we're not to be wise in our own estimate and not to be wise in our own opinion. When we start to get too proud, we think we're so brilliant, so wise. And that's wrong. We don't need to do that. Finally, the last one is revenge. Let's face it, a lot of us would like to have revenge on someone, but it leaves no room for God to take care of the situation, to punish as he feels is appropriate. And he can do it so much better than we can. And not only that, but he doesn't get into trouble like we do sometimes when we take revenge. So never pay evil for evil. Those are found in verses 15 and following as we look at those characteristics of a Christian and the grace that God shows towards us and the grace that we're supposed to show towards others. Those are the things that a Christian ought to be. 25 conduct guides for the person that's a Christian, and whether he's in the church or out of the church, these are characteristics that we all ought to show because they're Christ-like characteristics. Hope that you're keeping up with these. Hope you go back and play these last several messages as you look at these 25 traits of the Christian as he lives in the church and outside the church from Romans chapter 12. That's your thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.